Greetings, everyone. This is the hipster Snek, and today I am trying out the Probably Haunted Ship. A story about a ship that is probably haunted, but not necessarily. Let's get into it. Waves crash along the walls of the ship as you steady yourself in the creaky floorboards of the deck. The starry sky is as beautifully haunting as the waters themselves. You're not sure how you got here, but there's something inside you that's saying it's best not to leave the way you came in. Did I swim to the ship? Whatever way that was. Well, might as well make the most of a bad situation and explore. You can find a way out of wherever this is, hopefully. Nope. Captain's quarters, the helm, the deck. Explore mortality? Don't think I want to do that. Let's check out the helm. Step up to the helm of the ship. All that's really there is the ship's wheel and the haunting view of the sea. No, maybe I'll look at the wheel. Spin the wheel, hoping to do an epic trick, but nothing seems to happen. Lame. Watch the waves. So I'd watch the waves, they sway in the wind. Well, it sways with something. You notice there doesn't seem to be much wind, or any wind, for that matter. Which makes you think, what could possibly be making the waves sway like that? Mysterious creature, ghosts, constant underwater earthquakes, telekinesis, weird moon magic, optical... It's an optical illusion. Your seasickness would say otherwise! Secret wind? Maybe, that doesn't make sense. You might need something to back that up. Weird moon magic. Might be a possibility, but as you look around, you realize you can't seem to find the moon, only the stars. Huh. Constant underwater earthquakes. I think you read about that in a book at some point, but you don't really remember the last time you read a book. That's strange. Actually, it kind of bothers you. You don't remember the last time you read a book. There's gotta be a library on the ship somewhere, right? Telekinesis. Yeah, right. Someone can move all the waves like that and not get a horrible headache. Unless it was 100 psychics. Actually, that might work. Mysterious creatures under the water. You sure hope not. You have much bigger problems on your hand if that was the case. Hopefully nothing drags you down. Ghosts. Perhaps that's a lot of ghosts, and what would their goal be? Aesthetics? Maybe ghosts are big on aesthetics. You don't know. Where to? Let's check the deck. I'm already here anyway, right? Ship shifts and sways with the water as you explore the main deck. Stars light up the surface just enough to see through the darkness. On the deck, you see uneven floorboards, a pile of rope, and a ladder that leads to the crow's nest. Oh, dude, let's go to the crow's nest. This will be fun. I hate heights, but, like, it's fine. Rickety rungs, which are what the steps of the ladder are called, by the way, creak with your ways you climb the ladder. Up, 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 up. You're starting to get a little tired. Yeesh, this is a long climb. You got a splinter in your palm from a particularly unkempt rung. That sucks. The pain doesn't quite feel like your own. And for God knows how long, 30 minutes, an hour, your body feels weak with every step. You know if you can make it. I can make it, it's fine. The glow of the stars illuminates the crow's nest as you inch closer. So at the top, you gaze over the dark waters. For the first time, you feel calm, you feel serene, you feel like you're not alone. Look up? You hesitantly look at the sky. The stars are beautiful, as always seem closer than before. The stars call for you, they long for you. You long back. Hi? Star slowly eases down the sky and hovers mere inches from you. It takes you a moment to realize it isn't a star at all. None of them are. You've been waiting for your arrival. You hope the climb was not too arduous. I mean, it was fine for me, but, I mean, my character, on the other hand. Delicate mortal forms like yours were not built for stress like that, but we understand. This is why your pain has never felt like your own. After all, whisks only go so far on their own. Sometimes one needs the help of a vessel. Please shed your false skin and join us. Join your true family in the vastness of space. May we be together. May we be eternal. May we be the constellations humanity relies on. May we be one with the stars. We have missed you. May our kinship be the envy of the cosmos. Was I a ghost the whole time? Rest your soul? No. Alright, let's try that again. Okay. So, we didn't check the rest of the deck. I went straight up the crow's nest. So, let's... Okay, so in that ending, it turned out I was actually one of the wisps, and, like, they were just waiting for me to come home. Inspect the ropes. Don't seem worn as the rest of the ship. They're pretty strong. You could use this. Tie some random knots. Mess around with the ropes and random knots. You managed to create a perfect rope ladder. Pretty well done if you do this to say yourself. I usually wonder how you learned to do that. Anyway, you could use this rope to explore more. Toss the rope and explore the lower deck. Alright. I have gone up. This time I'm going down. Toss the rope over the side of the ship and tie the top end to the nearest heavy object. Take a deep breath before descending down the ladder. Come across a porthole on the side of the ship. The window's a little foggy and difficult to look through, but that just makes you all the more curious. Like any normal person would do, you kick in the porthole and squeeze your way in. Why? There has to have been an easier way. You land on the wooden floor with a thud. Okay. Inside the room is a small library. There is a library on the ship. Go fig. Some nondescript fuzziness in the corner and stairs. Stairs? Whatever. Your way in was cooler anyway. Let's look at the library. By library, it means 4 books. Incredibly small, only a few books fills you with a bit of excitement. How to Romance the Supernatural, Obligatory Bible, X-Reader, The Gluttonous Gerbil, Complete Thesaurus Deluxe Edition. Oh yeah, I am all about romancing the supernatural. The book is quite interesting, maybe even a little weird for you personally, but oh well, it's not your business. You do notice that the section on ghosts seems to have been torn out. Whatever, it's not like I'm going to need those tips anyway. Yep. That's it, that's all I get. Yep. This one is, interesting. You carefully put that one away. Gluttonous gerbil. Rather violent descriptive tale that highlights the fall of humanity through the actions of a once innocent gerbil. One of many who fell victim to the sins of the world and driven to sadistic madness, leaving only suffering in its wake. This is for kids? I thought Gluttonous Gerbil was to be this in-universe version of the Very Hungry Caterpillar. You really took me off guard with that one. You don't know any of these words. Oh, so I'm dumb. Inspect the painting. Floorboard crease, you make your way over to the painting. As you said earlier, it's fairly old, though you can't quite make out what it's supposed to be depicting. Lick the painting? Why would I do that? What would possess me? I'm licking the painting. Tastes like a painting! Yep, tastes like a painting. Still tastes like a painting. Could you not? Tastes like a painting. Stop. I can't! You're not giving me the other option! I want to stop. You lick the old painting. Lucky for you, though, rather than slowly dying from brain damage, never knowing the cause of suffering, you died in a matter of minutes. How fortunate. They didn't feel like your own. Okay. You know what? Let's go to the captain's quarters. Let's see if I can just walk down the stairs like a normal person. The old door opens with a loud creak. The soft glow of the night lights up the room. The air is thick with a stench of salt water and rot. You see the captain's brittle skeleton, or at least who you assume was the captain. The piratey get-up and all that must be. You notice there's an ancient-looking bottle of whiskey in what's left of his hand. Seems as though he died a happy man. Looking around, you notice nothing else but dust, a window, and appears to be a large chest. What next? Well, let's have a look at the captain, then. Pretty sure he's dead, but man, that whiskey doesn't look good. I don't drink. Nah. Inspect the window. If you're at the window, you expect to see a beautiful view of the sea. What you're faced with is an inky green waters that wash over in the cold breeze of the starry night. The waves rock the ship gently as if cradling it from dangers of existence itself. You feel your head get fuzzier the longer you stare at the endless ocean. It's a dreadful feeling in your gut that begs you to look away, but you can't seem to find the energy. I feel like that's gonna kill. I feel like everything here is gonna kill me now. Like, oh, what the heck? Let's do it. Let's do it. Open the window and immediately throw up. Turns out that fuzziness and bad feelings in your gut with seasickness, you feel better now. It didn't kill me this time, so I guess that's an improvement. You don't mind to have a look at this, do you? Make your way over to the chest. It's rather large, making you even more curious of the possible treasure inside. The chest is locked. I don't have a key, do I? You check your bag and... Wait, you don't have a bag. Or a key. What were you thinking? I don't think violence is going to solve this. It'll probably just be a mimic and eat me if I try it. Inspect the dust? Yep, definitely dust. So all the properties of dust, such as dustiness, and it seems to get everywhere because of dust's free range qualities. Gotta be grade A dust if you do say so yourself. Part with the dust, name the dust. I will name the dust. Dustin, Dusty, Dusto, Dustina, Duster, and Dusty. Let's go with Dustina. Why not? Name the dust. You've cared for it and made it your own. Truly inseparable bond. The dust is almost like you're a child now. Good luck parting with it. Why does it feel like that's something Titaku would do to me as my GM? Alright, Captain, let's talk about a drink. You and me. You know, we'll share. Whiskey is fairly old, maybe a bit too old. In fact, it moves like honey in the bottle as you tilt it. Whiskey is whiskey. I don't drink, actually, so it turns into a gulp as the sour bitterness makes something more savory, something more addicting. Maybe the best whiskeys you've ever had. It is the best whiskey you've ever had. I don't really like alcohol, just it tastes really bitter to me. Feel a wonderful lightness as the world around you begins to dance. You can't help but dance, too. Skin gets a tingle and your body feels warmer. For someone who just threw up, this is probably a terrible decision. It's as if the gods are wrapping you in their loving embrace, lowercase g, pulling you closer and closer to their home, your home. It's going to be your home now. You just need to step a little closer. Whoops, you suffered the same fate as the captain. The unholy amounts of alcohol swimming through your blood and stickiness of the whiskey choking on you was what led to your untimely demise. Pain didn't feel like your own. So to insane and vivid hallucinations of the gods while passed on the floor. You slowly turn that of the same bony structure as everything else. Well, at least the dust will reclaim you. Years go by and the ship is somehow inhabited once again. Rumor has it that you and the captain were lovers that had one last drink before dying together. Would have been rather romantic had it not been for the historical inaccuracy. Okay. So, I'm going to check the captain's quarters one last time. I'm going to steal the whiskey and not drink it. And I'm going to assume that he's going to get up and kill me for doing this. To your bag, you find no bag. Where could your bag be? Did you bring your bag? Did you have a bag in the first place? So many questions spin around rapidly in your head. You stand awkwardly in the middle of the room. This is too much to handle. Okay, so I put it back. Beautiful. Wonderful. All right, let's hit the chest real quick just to make sure we've covered all of our bases. Ouch. Payment for digging your restorations on this poor innocent chest. You develop a rather large and painful bruise on your hand. Way to go, idiot. Yeah, no, that checks out. Okay. So, let's explore the deck, because I messed with the rope and I messed with the crow's nest. I have not... Inspect the floorboards. Particularly a squeaky floorboard catches your attention. It takes a moment, you manage to pry it open with your bare hands. Pushing against a rotting wood puts great strain on your hand, but the pain didn't feel like your own. A golden key! To what? Who knows? You'll figure it out, probably. It feels oddly light in your fingers. Well, in that case, that probably is the key to this chest that I just got done punching. Alright, so, let's use this key. Luckily, you had a key on you. How convenient. Lock up the rather large chest over with a soft click. The lid is heavy as you push it back, only to reveal another chest? Curiously, you use the key once more and open the slightly smaller chest, only to reveal another chest. Okay. You hesitantly open the next chest, only to reveal... This is getting ridiculous. You want the tiniest chest by far, fling it open in frustration, only to reveal a void? You hear the distant sound of whispering coming from inside. You can't help but be curious. You're pretty sure you can fit your hand... Yeah, okay, sure. Why not? Kill me. Regions of the chest and feel the faint coldness of something brushing against your palm. Before you can retract your hand, something grabs you and pulls you through the tight opening. You plummet in the deep, murky water. You feel in desperation. Your lungs are wrung tight from the lack of air as your heart pounds hard. Pain's unimaginable. Didn't feel like your own. Is this the end? Is this how it was meant to be? Maybe it's what you deserved all along. You don't even know who you are, let alone how you came across a hard ship in the first place. Maybe this is your punishment. Punishment for idiocy! Punishment for weakness. Punishment for a crime that you feigned ignorance for long enough that you eventually believed your own lies. Even so. You're still too scared to die, aren't you? Your voice, loud and unfiltered, coming from above the waves. You assume that the punishment's a crime, you assume that it's meant to be, yet you still desire to live. Why is that? That beats me. No matter. If there's a question, your state would be a death sentence. Not that it really matters anymore. Just know that this was never a punishment in the first place, nor was it ever meant to be one. You never betrayed the world. The world betrayed you. Through all this never-ending cycle of tribulation, you managed to remain yourself, even if it wasn't exactly in your true form. A lost soul is still a soul, even in death. Shackles that bind you to these waters are your own. Only you can rid yourself of them. It's not easy, but it's possible. I've been talking for far too long. My apologies. What I mean to ask is, are you willing to move on? Yes? You managed to choke out your answer. You hope it was the right one. It may not be over yet. You've just taken the first steps to a more hopeful journey. The work will be harsh. You'll never regret it. Hopeful abyss. I'm proud of you. That seemed kind of divine in nature. So I think I just had an encounter with God. Explore mortality. Who was every living being ever will. So much concentration and effort, you somehow managed to force the blood in your brain to collect in one spot, and... Wow. Okay, so your brain exploded. As you feel your conscious slip away your mortal coil, you wonder if it was a very wise choice. Such a prize haunted enough. Alright, at least that one was short. Let's see... Oh, you know what I have not done is I did not explore everything. Tie some random knots, toss the rope. Okay. Inspect the nondescript fuzziness. Curious finger over to the corner of the room to start the nondescript fuzziness. So you near the entity, your body feels colder. You're close enough to reach your hand out and... Wah! You and the entity flinch back simultaneously. As you recover, the entity comes into clearer view. Jeez, you scared me. I thought I was going to die again. What are you doing here? I thought no one was left. You open your mouth for the first time since appearing on the ship, but nothing seems to come out. How'd you get here? Oh, you don't talk much. That's okay. You should probably get going then. It's not very interesting here. The whole ship's kind of a messed up place. Yeah, I noticed. Thanks. Right, you can't leave yet, can you? No, I'm in the same boat then. Get it? Okay, never mind. That was a really bad joke. You can leave now. I'm embarrassed myself enough. I'll stay. You don't have to stay, you know. You can just keep exploring. Let me spiral into self-doubt over a social mistake that you probably already forgot about. So, yeah. Well, you're still here. That's a thing. Let me know if I'm crossing a line here, but did you want to be friends? Maybe? I'm not great with social cues. I have a weird feeling that you do want to be friends? Nod. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's really cool. Thank you. I haven't had a friend in centuries. Other than that weird unnamed voice I hear sometimes, but that might just be the creeping insanity. For the first time you feel strangely warm. It's nice. Oh, I should probably tell you my name. I'm Cass. It's short for something. I don't remember. Anyway, I can ask for your name if you're comfortable with that, of course. Alright. It's okay. I'll talk to you directly and avoid using names entirely. It's not like anyone else here anyway. I can't really ask what you do for a living, which is ironic considering you're... Yeah. I know. If you want, you could point at things and we can talk about it. It could be fun. Let's try it. Point at Cass. Oh, you want about me? Well, there's not much to say. I don't really remember how I got here. I've been here for so long that everything kind of blends together. You nod vigorously. You too? Sorry, I didn't mean to shout. I just got excited. Also sad. Guess that makes two of us, huh? At least I'm not alone. You notice time passing as the two talk along about whatever comes to mind. Under the candle. Oh, the candle. The candle's really interesting, actually. I don't remember it ever being unlit. It's just always been like that. Weird, huh? I think of it as the true heart of the ship. Delicate, warm, always unwavering. Also sad in its own quiet way. In fact, before you came, it was kind of embarrassing that it was like my only friend. Silly, I know. But when you came along, you've been alone for so long without any other lost soul around. Things get lonely and scary. You feel a strange urge to reach out and extinguish the candle. It's almost like jealousy, ironically, burned inside you. No, don't do that. Point to the mysterious papers. What are you pointing at? Oh, those? They're not important. Let's move on from that. The cast dead in the eyes. In the eyes are you? Like, as you snatch the papers away? Hey, wait! Ghost romance. These are not pages from the book. The page depicts some tips and tricks and secrets on how to romance a ghost. Many parts of the text are circled and underlined. Interesting. Those Cass was studying it. That's just, please forget you saw that. Okay. Porthole. You kicked in. You're not entirely sure what you're asking, but whatever Cass has to say is probably interesting. You don't know why everything Cass talks about makes you feel light. Oh, it's always dark out there. I don't know if time even moves out there. You tilt your head. You didn't think we were somewhere on Earthly, right? Oh gosh, you don't know. Let's just say that we're kind of the only ones out here, really. I mean, there's the stars, but I'm afraid of heights, so I've never met them. What I gathered, we're somewhere between life and death, where time doesn't move and the ocean is endless. Also, have you noticed how the ship sways but never moves forward? I spin the ship's wheel for fun sometimes, and the ship never budges. Ah, you and me both. I like to think it's some sort of secret wind or something that moves the waves. You know, it's probably not someone with telekinesis. That'd be a massive headache. You can't help but hang off every word, no matter how silly. Didn't even notice time passing. Put in the locket. That thing is just a locket I found. It's kind of, you can put itty-bitty pictures in. Actually, how do you put pictures in these things anyway? Like, I know you gotta cut it out and glue the picture in, but that sounds like a lot of work. Heart shapes are hard enough to cut out on their own. These types of lockets are for those you love and want to remember for eternity. So if it's for the one you love, maybe the work wouldn't be too bad. This is totally unrelated. If I could find a camera somewhere, would you like to take a picture with me? You smile softly, before you can nod. Cass suddenly interrupts. I won't show up in the pictures! You can't help but burst into a fit of laughter at the ridiculousness. Cass is too much for you sometimes. Don't laugh and think serious. Never mind. Approach? Feel something inside you. Guys, something nice, something warm, something that finally isn't empty. You no longer feel like a shell, not as long as Cass is with you. If only you could express it. You approach Cass with purpose. Are you okay? That look on your face is... Am I about to smooch a ghost? You don't know why. You don't know how. You pull Cass into a tight embrace and you can actually feel it. You feel nice, you feel warm, you feel cared for. For the first time, you feel loved. You both pull back, but keep your hands interlocked. I don't know what to say. Thank you? Just a bit of adorable giggles, barely going to get through their sentences. You never knew a ghost laugh could be heartwarming. Cass giggles subside and look at you with love in their teary eyes. It looks a little sad, a little bittersweet. You know, Cass takes a deep breath. You know we're really similar. I don't know if you know this, but... You're dead. Like me. Yeah, I kind of guessed that. You just seem to be inhabiting a physical body, even though you're not alive anymore. This is what the ship is for, I think, or that's what the voice hints at anyway. Being with you, even if it hasn't been very long, made my afterlife the most rewarding it's ever been. You know how I said that the candle was like the heart of the ship? I believe it to be extinguished, so would I, but I'm not sure. I've been so afraid of moving on. I'm out of the direction that I've been stuck. Stuck on the ship, stuck reading the same book, stuck swaying in these soulless waters, stuck being alone, just stuck. Now you're here, and I wouldn't mind being stuck with you, but I'm ready to move on. Will you join me? Thank you. You'll cast his ghostly hand in yours, reach out and pinch the fires together. I love you. The first time it may have been forever, you'd feel free. Cast his hand in yours. until eternity. You wouldn't trade it for the world. I think I've done everything. That certainly felt like the definitive conclusion. No, you know what? There's one alternative I have not done yet. The only thing I have not done at this point... Well, there's two things, technically. I haven't checked the stairs. Anyway, I need to get dragged into the chest again, and I need to tell it... When it prompts me, I need to say no. Manage to choke out your answer. You hope it wasn't the wrong one. It's okay. Not everyone's ready at first. Some will never be. You come back if you change your mind. Lungs ache, their pain isn't your own. Ache with scorch, hot like fire, and contrast to freezing water. You're breathing what only those who have lost all hope consume. Your vision fades, body sinks, way down by the shackles you created. You have a feeling this isn't the end, but it's never the end, is it? You can do it. I know you can. Goodbye for now. That wasn't even an ending. Okay, so the last thing I need to do is inspect the ropes, tie some random knots, go down to the lower deck, and check the stairs, which is the one thing I have not done. Go up the short staircase and open the hatch. It doesn't budge. Nice. This further proves your way in was infinitely cooler. I think... Untie the ropes out of courtesy. Yeah, I think I have now officially checked everything. I don't think there's any options I have not done. Yeah, no, I think we have covered everything, guys. So, this was the probably haunted ship, and it's always interesting the way people kind of explore the notions behind mortality, like where does the soul go, what does the soul feel once separated. I think it brings out a lot of the poets in people. And gamers are certainly no exception. It felt like there was kind of a mix of good and bad endings, where like some of them were very obvious schmuck bait, and you do them just because you want to see the goofy thing that happens to you, and you deliberately do something stupid. And then there's others, like climbing up the crow's nest or talking with Cass until you've explored all options. Definitely feel like good endings. Like you found something to connect to. I think really the point the game's trying to make is you find fulfillment in the bonds made with other souls you meet along the way. Very few of the endings where you're by yourself are good endings. Most of the time it's you meeting some horrible end and starting over again. Whereas the ones where you meet Cass, or the ones where you meet the quote-unquote stars, which are actually the wisps, feel more fulfilling. Like they feel like the actual conclusive ending. Now, in my headcanon, I would say Cass's ending is probably the canon one. But that's just my impressions. The game's author might feel different or might have a different view on things. But this was the probably haunted ship. The link is down below in the description as always. This has been the Hipster Snek, and thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.